Let us see how to search for strings in command line mode. You can choose between searching in the forward direction or backward direction. Let us see a few examples. So I'm going to press slash because I want to search in the forward direction. After that, you can give a pattern and then press enter key. So if a match is found, the cursor will automatically move to the first match in the forward direction. So previously cursor was in this line. After pressing enter, it moved to the start of the match in the forward direction. Next, let us see an example with searching in the backward direction. So cursor is in this line. I'm going to press question mark followed by the string I need to search. So once I press enter, it should move to the start of the first match found in the backward direction. So from this point, it moved to this location. If you press N in the normal mode, the cursor will move to the next match in the same direction as the last search you performed. So the last search we did was in the backward direction. Now if I press N, the cursor should move to the next match in the same direction. So same direction here is backward direction. I'm going to press N. So you can see it moved to the next match in the same direction. I'll press N again. So apparently there are only two matches in this particular file. So these searches will automatically wrap around. Let me show an example with forward direction again. I'm going to press enter. And now if I press N, it should move to the next match in the forward direction. So here it moves. Next it should move here. And then here. And so on. If you use uppercase N, it will move to the next match in the opposite direction. So currently we are in forward direction. And now if I press uppercase N, it should move to the previous match. So you can see it is moving to the previous match. Certain highlight settings I have already enabled. We'll see what are those settings later. I'm just going to clear these searches. So you can use NOH. We'll discuss this command later. I want to show what happens when escape is pressed. So let's say I started typing, but I don't want to press enter. I just want to abandon the search. So in such cases, I can press escape. So you will see the cursor will be retained in the same position from where you started the search. Next, let us see how to repeat the last search. So first let me search move again. So if I use slash and then press enter, it will repeat the last search in the forward direction. This is irrespective of what was the search direction. So for example, if I use slash and enter, it should move in the forward direction. If I use question mark and press enter, it should move in the backward direction. So just using slash or question mark and pressing enter will repeat the last search. Slash will always move in the forward direction and question mark will always move in the backward direction. So in this way, these two commands are different from what happens when you use lowercase n or uppercase n. If you have a long document, searching might take a long time. So in such cases, you can press Ctrl C to cancel the search. Let me clear. Next, let us see how we can manipulate the placement of the cursor when a match is found. So by default, the cursor is placed at the start of the match. For example, when you search move, the cursor moves to the starting location of that particular match. So this is same as specifying the search term followed by a slash and then S. So slash and S is optional in this case because this is the default. Instead, if you provide a number, so let's say +2, then it should move to the third character of the match. So you can see it moved to the third character of the match. So default is S plus 0. You can also use a negative number. So for example, let's say -3. So the cursor should be placed 3 characters to the left of the match. So you can see this is the start of the match. The cursor is placed third character to the left. Note that this will also be true when you use N or uppercase N to move between matches. So I'm going to press N. You can see the cursor is still placed to the third character to the left of the match. Similarly, you can manipulate where the cursor is placed at the end of the match. So let me search for character, and if I say E, then the cursor should be placed at the end of the match. So you can see cursor is at the end of the match. If I say E plus 2, the cursor should be 2 characters after the end of the match. So first character after the end, this is the second character after the end. If I say E minus 3, cursor should be placed 3 characters to the left of the end. So this is the end, 1, 2, 3. So cursor is placed 3 characters to the left. There are 2 more modifiers. So if you specify a number without using S or E, it means you want to place the cursor that many lines below or above the match. So let me start a search again. So from this point, I'm searching for character and I'm saying +3. So this is the match which is normally found. By saying +3, it should go 3 lines below that match. So cursor should be placed in this line. I'm going to press enter. So you can see cursor is 3 lines below the match. I'll repeat the search with a negative number. So this is the match which will be found. Now the cursor should be placed 3 lines before. So you can see cursor is placed 3 lines before. Next, let us see highlighting settings. So as seen earlier, when we use a question mark after the setting name, it will show what is the current value of that particular setting. So let us see what is the value for highlight search. So currently highlight search is on. Let us toggle that and let us check the value. So now highlight search is off. So let us search something. So when a match is found, the cursor goes to that location, but now the matches are not highlighted. If we turn on the setting, you can see the searches are highlighted. Next, let us see about incremental search. So first let me clear the highlights and let us check what is the value of INC search. So currently this setting is on. Let us toggle that. So what does this setting do? It highlights current match as you type the pattern, and the screen is also automatically updated. Other matches will be highlighted based on whether HL search is on or off. So currently HL search is on and INC search is off. So let me search for the. So cursor is here. I have typed this. You can see there is nothing happening on the screen because INC search is off. I'm going to press enter. Once you press enter, you will see all the highlighted matches. Let me clear all the search and let me toggle setting again. So now INC search is on, and we will see what happens if we type the. So you can see what will be the next match is highlighted separately in a different color, and rest of the other matches are also highlighted. So that's because HL search is on. So this is the difference when you set INC search. And as seen before, if you press escape instead of enter, you will end up where you originally started from. And as we have seen plenty of times, if you use :NOH, so this is short form for no HL search. So that is, we are saying we don't want the matches to be highlighted. Next, let us see what happens when you use an empty pattern. So this is different from just using slash and enter. So here, using empty pattern will repeat the last search pattern, and you can also specify a new offset. So for example, let me just search for pattern and let me move the cursor back. And now if I use an empty pattern, I can also set a new offset. You can also see Vim has helpfully shown you what is the term you searched for. So now the cursor is placed 3 characters after the start of the match. You can see last pattern help topic for more details. You can also prefix a count value before you type slash or question mark or use NN uppercase normal mode commands. So for example, if I say 2/pattern, so you can see cursor was here. Since I said 2, it is going to go to the second match. Similarly, if I prefix a count to n, so let me say 3n, then it should go to this location. So currently cursor is here. I'm going to say 3n. You can see cursor move to the third match. And as seen earlier, searching will automatically wrap around when it reaches top or bottom, unless you set the no wrap scan option. All the examples we saw here were just normal strings. There are certain characters like dot, dollar, etc., which have special meaning because when you are using this search, you are actually using a regular expression. So for example, if I say caret followed by a search term, then this will search only at the start of a line. So even though matches are found elsewhere in the line, that will not be matched because this is a regular expression. We'll see details in a later chapter.